I think tech is pretty much a meritocracy. If you can either do it or you can't. There are a lot of ways to come to be somebody who can do it.
It might be a somewhat personal question. You don't have to answer this one. I can edit it out if you want. But do you mind if I ask, like, at what age you were roughly when you landed your first, we would call like a true data science role?
I didn't have, so I was data science manager at a Perio top coder, and the year was, I think I started in 14. That's how many years ago? 6 years.
6 years, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to say it.
Yeah. No. So I was in my 30s.
Okay. Well, so I mean, that to me, I get questions once a week at least about, hey, Ken, I'm 25 and I'm starting to learn data science now. Is it too late for me? Or I'm 28 or I'm 29. I'm like, no.
Utter nonsense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You can, like, if you're inclined and can find the right, like, reading list or tutorial or program
or YouTube channel, you never know.
Or YouTube, yeah, by way of example, you can do it. It's not, I think tech is pretty much a meritocracy. If you can either do it or you can't. There are a lot of ways to come to be somebody who can do it.
I agree 100%. It's the great tech in some ways is the great equalizer,
Yeah.
So you coming from a more pure statistics background, I'd love to understand how you learned, or the biostats background, how you picked up on all of the programming. What was your approach for learning that? How did that take place?
On the fly. I mean, it really didn't begin to happen until I took the job at IPXI, and I realized I was in over my head trying to do what I was trying to do and process a bunch of unstructured patent data. And I thought that Python was probably the thing. I only knew R going into it. Python would probably be better for that at that time. And I got a tutor to help, give me a crash course in Python and how I could do the sort of things that I'm trying to do now in this language that I barely know. I never had any formal instruction. I might have taken myself through Learn Python the Hard Way, which is a really good resource, but that was really about it. And then everything since then has been just learning on the fly, learning from colleagues and coworkers, reading. I had one course by Dave Beasley. He's a Chicago guy, huge in the Python community, up in Andersonville for a couple of days. Really good course, super intense, but you'll learn a ton. And that's it. That's really the only formal Python instruction I've had. And that's just like one of the things that I've had to learn along the way. And I would say that, like, if you want to be successful in data science or in particular tech in general, being able to figure it out, like, know how to Google things. I'm not kidding. Like, know how to Google things, know how to find an example that's almost exactly what you're trying to do that works, and then repurpose it to meet your needs. Learn how to read documentation. Sounds pretty simple, but it's often not easy.